What's going on, everybody? This is LaVientarka, and welcome back to another episode of Maize. Where we last left off, we had this warped key fob, we have a severed hand, and an old CD, and an English muffin. So far, we're now trying to figure out what to do with this wobbly wardrobe. So, it looks like we are out of stuff to do in the house, so let's take a look at what we have. So we checked out the barn and the silo, and I think we've done everything we can get over there. I know behind the house, directly that way, was a chicken coop and an outhouse, and we can't do anything there. But it looks like now that we have this little path here, and this looks like a wooden statue that was referred to earlier, because remember, we got a folio, and we have this invoice for the statue. So, this must be the statue they're talking about here. And it looks like we have a broken shovel handle. So maybe that has something to do with that wobbly wardrobe. And now it looks like we don't have anything else. So let's go back to that wardrobe and see if we can do something with that and this the shovel handle. Okay, wobbly wardrobe. Okay, tip the wobbly wardrobe over with the broken shovel handle. Whoops, I have to remember, it can't jump. So, it looks like we have the staircase now up into an attic. So, let's see what we have. Oh, this is something. A burnt lab report. Much of it can't be read, but the words abject failure appear several times. So does hurt feelings, sentient cornstalks, and why did we do this? Okay, so that doesn't really tell us much. Okay, I thought I saw something there, but I guess I didn't. Oh, here's some stuff over here. Got a mallet. Smash something perfectly flat with this trusty tool, but remember, you can never unflatten things with this. It is the mallet's greatest weakness. An item could be placed here. So it kind of looks like that warped key fob. Alright, and mallet. Oh, key fob has been smashed good and flat. This key fob has been smashed so perfectly flat that you can't help but toss it like a frisbee to see how far it goes. You immediately regret your decision. Okay, don't throw key fobs. It looks like that's it for here. So, we have to remember that we found this door earlier, and it looked like there was a spot for a hand, which looks like we have a hand. Now we have a key fob, and it looked like there was a circular thing, so it's either this old CD or this English muffin. Now let's get back there and see what we can do with that. It kind of sounds, it kind of looks like we're done with everything that we can, so I'm not sure what else we can do if that door doesn't work. I have to remember which way we came from. I know we passed by this little tree cluster. There's the desk we saw earlier where we got this English muffin. And where is this door? It's gotta be here somewhere. Am I going the right way? That's a dead end. This way? Here we go. Okay. Open up the panel. So we've got a hand. Okay, that works. We have our key fob, and let's try the disc. Alright, there we go. Let's see what happens.
Hey! 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 You must answer a riddle before you're allowed to enter. A doctor and his son are in a car accident.
No, not that one. Say the one about the guy who hung himself with an ice block. You just gave that one away. Answer this one. What animal walks on 4 legs in the morning?
That one's boring. I'm Riddle President today. I get to pick.
Oh, yeah,
that's true.
Why is he president every time?
I've actually always been a bit unclear on the election.
Where's yesterday night?
An empty bus pulls up to a stop and 10 people get on. At the next stop, 5 people get off, and twice as many people get on as at the first stop. At the third stop, 25 get off. So, which one of us is named Jim?
Am I Jim?
I thought he was Jim.
No, that's Bill. Where's Bill?
You're Bill.
Oh, that's right.
You may as well enter as we sort this all out. Let's hope you're better than the last one.
So there's a bunch of corn that's talking to us.
Oh, and watch out for our brother down there. He's a bit odd.
Okay. Now what? So we have a bagel. No, English muffin. Well, that was unexpected. Bob! I told you to fix this elevator weeks ago. It takes hours for everyone to get in here because of your stupid experiment, moron. Cordially, Ted. Hiya, Ted. Don't worry about it. I'll reset the elevator after a few more months of data. We overbought on food pallets and have to get rid of them somehow. Bob. Okay. So, what are we doing here? Button. You pressed a button. You ate a stale pellet? And now we push the button? I think they're training us like, what was it, Mavlov? Didn't Mavlov do something with dogs? Whenever a bell rang, he would feed him a pellet or something? Okay, now we're moving. So now what? Oh! Here we go. This is something. Can't get back up. Is that... What's wrong with this? Visuals. Will that help? So, it looks like there might be something wrong with this base, but let's move on. My god, Bob! What is wrong? What is this? Did you actually have the gall to commission a bronze statue of yourself? It'll cost us a fortune, you narcissistic dolt. Cordially, Ted. Hiya, Ted. Don't worry, I got a good deal on this. Commission these statues in bulk. Think they really spruce up the facility, especially for the tour. Could be a big money maker for us. Bob. Bob, you are so very stupid. What about the term classified? Don't you understand? We can't honesty, hostany, whatever. Tours, moron. Oh, we can't host any tours. Cordially, Ted. And don't think I didn't notice you put one near the farmhouse. Repeat, classified. Put it away, idiot. Cordially, Ted. Okay, so this guy must be Bob. And we saw a statue earlier. So we got Bob. Bob P. McTavish, founder. And this is Ted S. Alright, so... Oh! What's that? Can we chase that? Disappeared. Alright. Now where? Hiya, Ted. The fish shipment should be arriving today. Could you be a pal and put them in the tanks for me? Thanks, Bob. Bob, you dummy. There are thousands of water tanks here. Do you realize how much feeding these fish will cost? Cordially, Ted. So these must be fish tanks. There's a lot of fish tanks here. Okay, so we have a path down that way. We got some boxes over there. I see this. Ted, exciting news. I got us a huge deal on jumpsuits for the facility. I got thousands in bulk at a fraction of the price. I've already used the savings for some great stuff. Bob, you idiot. I got a good deal on these because they you got a good deal on these because they are completely useless. Nobody can wear them. Cordially, Ted. So we got a cheap jumpsuit. Okay. Now what do we have in here? Nope. A welfare readiness report. Appears to be a report on the warfare readiness of the subjects of Project Maize. The report states multiple times that the sentient corn have no discernible method of raising or operating a military firearm and have a habit of taking naps right in the middle of the tests. The term abject failure also appears all over the document, a running theme on many reports involving the corn. So it's kind of sounding like this was a lab for sentient corn for a warfare project, which apparently was a failure. Coat rack. Okay, we got a coat rack now. Is there anything else in here? That is it. Alright, let's... So, I know we had this path right here, so let's go ahead and take a look at it. We got this room. An item can be placed here. English muffin? No? No? Alright, we'll come back to that later. A tour guidebook and a folio. It appears to be an official guidebook for a tour of the research facility. A large portion of the text inside has been redacted, but 20 pages are fully redacted to the giant vats, and mostly repeat the refrain from that the vats are very large and contain things that should stay in very large vats. Alright, that doesn't give us much. Hiya, Ted. The latest brochure came back from the press. Take a look. This think it'll really boost the tour, and you'll be happy to know that the most sensitive bits have been redacted. Safety first, Bob. Bob, first, you're an idiot. That brochure is incredibly stupid. Second, for the last time, no tours. Cordially, Ted. Third, if you're going to make this stupid brochure, at least add my name to it. We're co-research heads, remember? As in same title? Jerk. Cordially, Ted. Hiya, Ted. Really sorry, but the final print has been done and sent off. I'll make doubly sure the next one has your name underneath mine on the front, Bob. Good God, Bob. Do you have the reading comprehension of a 5-year-old? This is a top security facility. Where did you send those brochures, moron? Cordially, Ted. Okay, so there's a little brochure here that says, welcome to something, and it's got a happy son and a happy corn and a little happy creepy kid, and it says the future is something. So it sounds like this is supposed to be a secret facility, and Bob? Yeah, Bob is creating brochures. We have another note here. Bob, you jerk, put my RAM back where it was. I know you took it and hid it in that stupid spot of yours. Bring it back here. Cordially, Ted. So, Bob took Ted's RAM. Okay, we got a Gripatron. And an old computer. So let's read these. As its name suggests, this computer is old. You get a sense that it could use an upgrade, and then you spend several moments trying to figure out what the word upgrade means. Okay. That doesn't give us much help. Okay, and now Gripatron. Like every model, this Gripatron contains the innate ability to be unable to grasp anything of value with its claws. That's also useless. You gotta stop giving me useless stuff. I think did we check the coat rack? Good for hanging coats, unless it is placed upside down, in which case it is not effective at all. Well, I mean, that's how coat racks work. And then this cheap jumpsuit made out of a material that looks like it will fall apart at the mere thought of a gentle breeze. This jumpsuit should not be worn by anyone. I don't want to wear jumpsuits at all in the first place. So, thank you. Bob, you disgusting slob. Don't you know how to read? Stop eating in here. Cordially, gluten. Cordially, Ted. Yeah, there are wrappers. That looks like a hard drive. What else have we got here? Oh, what's this? Power strip. Turn it on. And that looks like a spot for the keyboard. There we go. Place old computer on desk. That's it. Bob, stop playing your stupid games on my computer. It's screwing around with my AI experience. Idiot. Cordially, Ted. Alright, now we're done with that. And it looks like we can put this Gripatron arm right there. Now, we don't have anything else, and it looks like there's nothing under the table. So we've checked everything in here. Now, let's move on. I know this path leads on further. Oh, some corn up there. And we have this blocked off path right here. Now, let's go down here, and we see this pile, this trail. It looks like garbage. Ugh, this is disgusting. Okay, so what do we have here? Got a whiteboard, some weights. That looks like a painting. You know, here's a note. Bob, you disgusting slob, until you've cleaned up after yourself, I am blocking your entrance from the bathroom. I'm tired of calling in the hazmat team every week. Moron? Cordially, Ted. So, what? I don't know. I assume this is a bathroom. According to the note. Here's something. Military backpack. A military backpack. It can carry lots of things, none of which come to your mind at this particular moment. And a drawer? Oh! We have a small screwdriver. Anything else? And we've got sugar bagels. Sugar bagels are good. I love sugar bagels. An invoice for some commissioned paintings. An invoice from a very famous painter commissioned to create a set of portraits of the founders. Appears to be spearheaded completely by Bob, with very specific instructions on the style of portraits to be painted. Cost is in the millions. So that looks to be about $30-something million? Maybe? Oh well. Alright, so that looks like it for in here. A lot of trash. So let's go back and see if we can go that other direction. Oh, here's a couple things. Cheeseburger wrapper. Added to folio. Originated from a local fast food restaurant, the nutritional information on the wrapper proudly proclaims now 100% salmonella free. There are, no exaggeration, thousands of these wrappers littering the facility, but a very fetching mustard stain on this particular one sparked you to pick it up. I guess this one's different, so it caught our eye. And yes, there are a lot of these wrappers, and they also go up the other direction
Let us
as well.
pose another query.
Oh.
If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound?
Interesting conundrum. What kind of tree?
Fir.
Can it talk?
Yes, but only after lunchtime.
Is it wearing a lot of bells?
Some, but not many.
Is it in a glass house?
Naturally.
I have it. It does make a sound, but since it's a tree, it's too stupid to notice.
Correct!
Well done.
Well, I mean, they're not wrong. We have a pile of blue sticky notes, which I think are Ted. Because all of the notes from Ted have been blue. I see that note on the wall, but I'm just seeing if there's anything else on this desk. Oh, a misinterpreted memo. A memo from the U.S. government directed to a secret research facility, name of which is redacted. It contains an incomprehensible directive to do something with corn, including an even more incomprehensible sum of money for the budget. The year on the memo is 1983. Okay, so now we know that this place occurred in 1983, and I think it was by the government. A schedule outlining the work shifts of the entire facility staff. Most notable are the shifts of the two founders. They are completely opposite of each other. Yeah, it looks like Bob and Ted are... Well, I assume that's Bob and Ted for B and T up at the top. Opposite shifts. And so now we have this path. Ooh. Yeah, this is a bathroom. Ooh. Gold-plated toilet seats? Sketcher 3000. A major improvement over the Sketcher 2000 as it features the ability to actually draw lines instead of instructing children to stare at the screen and imagine the drawing in their minds. You feel like using it to draw a large face, owing to your fascination with foreheads. Well, I guess I'm fascinated with foreheads now. And another note. Bob, I don't know how you managed to copy my bathroom key, but good God, how many cheeseburgers do you eat, you slob? Cordially, Ted. Yeah, it's a lot. Okay, and we have another invoice. The invoice for this incredibly extravagant bathroom calls for marble steps leading up to 2 extravagant toilets and a sink encrusted with gold. Cost is in the hundreds of thousands. Bob left it on Ted's toilet seat with a very pointed statement on financial culpability. I'm not paying for this. And that is a gold sink. Alright, is there anything else here? It does not look like it. So now we have this Sketcher 3000. We have a screwdriver, a backpack, a coat rack, and a jumpsuit. So now I don't think there was anything else in here because there was nothing that lit up. Now let's go back here because I know that we have some stuff here. Maybe... No? Oh, was I pushing the wrong button? Muffin? Nothing? Etch a sketch? Screwdriver? Backpack? Oh, here we go. So that's where the backpack goes. What do we have left? Looks like we have 2 things left. Alright, that's it for in here, I think. We already checked down there. There's nothing left down this hallway we just came from. Let's see where else we can go. This is where we came from. What else is down here? What is this? It doesn't tell us. It looks like a little playroom with "Be ready for a great year" with a bad pun. We're going to have a ball. How did I do? Alright. Oh. Children's block. And teddy bear. It is a nondescript children's block adorned with letters and numbers, and you spend a long amount of time trying to figure out which is which. Eventually you sort it out, but the number 5 still fools you every now and then. I'm sorry about the number 5. Alright, now we have a teddy bear, a Soviet knockoff of a famous American teddy bear, which says a variety of friendly Russian sayings. When powered up, its name is Vladdy. According to the tag, it looks grumpy. So I guess we have Vladdy now. At least that's the teddy bear's name. Now, is that it for in here? I think so. So it kind of looked like this was part of that contraption. Oh! An extremely obvious fake panel. Screwdriver? Here we go. Okay, we got a note. Hiya, Ted. Just a heads up. I put your RAM right here. This way it gets less dusty. Bob. Alright, now we have our RAM. Whatever we do with that. Look at all this RAM. It has to be at least 6, maybe 7 bytes of RAM. You figure that's the most bytes in any bit of RAM ever. And search for a computer upgrade with it. Upgrade it with, knowing not the slightest idea how to do so properly. So we have a RAM. Now what? Let's check in here. Oh, we've got a dumbbell? Defolio. Try as you might, you are unable to lift this more than 2 times in quick succession, and yet somehow you continue to carry it with you wherever you go. Now we got a 5-pound dumbbell. Okay. What do we have left? We got a shower. We got a sweaty headband. Oh, wrong one. Okay, this sweaty headband imbues the wearer with the ability to walk at a slightly brisker pace than normal for short periods of time. It's not worth the risk. That's good to know. Well, we got some boxes here. And it looks like a path or something. Oh, here we go. A nondescript rock. A run-of-the-mill rock with no defining features whatsoever to discern it from the billions of other rocks currently in existence. Its name is Mabel. Well. We got another rock. And it looks like we have a note here. A triumphant test report. The only way the report could sound more triumphant is if trumpets were blared every time it was read. Explains the very promising results after examining one of the new sentient corn stalks, a breed of ruby queen corn that shows high levels of intelligence. It also glosses over the fact that the specimen is somehow female, which was apparently impossible under the genetic protocol the facility used to create them. So this facility is creating sentient corn stalks, which I think we've already ran into when we saw them at the elevator. So now we understand what this facility is doing. Well, we already looked at that note. So that's going to have to do it for this episode. Unfortunately, we have ran out of time. So if you have enjoyed this episode, make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you've not done so already. Otherwise, we will continue on with figuring out what to do with all of these things in the next episode. Otherwise, I will see you next time when we play Maize.